So, you have an idea of what happened last week?
Yeah.
So I went on Monday and had to have been the most popular person in firm history of
Really?
people lined up to talk. Well, I mean, I strategically spread the message to the right people in New York and the right people, really one person in New York that would get it to the person that I needed it to get to. And same thing in London. So everybody's just like, what happened? I was like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
So everybody that's all the non-tax people, very supportive or trying to figure out exactly if it's not this year, then let's make a clear path for next year. How many dollars can we throw you to keep you around this year? I almost think if you look at the situation, like it was always a theoretical flight risk if things didn't work out this year. And whether people believe that or not, I think the events of Friday made people think like, well, if I didn't believe it now, I'd probably believe it after Friday. So I've just been like, I've been pretty calm, and I've just been like, hey, listen, and nothing's set for this year. I would say it's unlikely at this point, but I'm just like, I'm just doing what I'm doing. I'm going to be the same way that I've always been, and I'm going to keep working hard, keep going to do whatever. I don't want to be a sucker, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to sit around here forever and just do it. So, there's got to be some sort of transparency, some sort of visibility towards next year, if that's going to be the plan. And, I make X, Y, and Z. I can go out and I can get a job offer for the same, just about every single place right now. So, my last day, theoretically, of council year is next Monday. It's like, well, let's pony up a little bit.
Yeah.
But
who would decide that, if not Joe?
The head, Joe and whatever. So, I think I sent you the text, the message that Joe sent me over the weekend, and I mean, again, you'd have to know Joe, and you would have to have seen Joe, but he was almost in tears when he walked into my office on Monday, and like extremely sorry, extremely apologetic, extremely, everything for Friday. And, he walked in and he was just like, I haven't slept, I feel horrible, I don't even remember, like, the guy who I sent the email to, who works with him, he's like, my con forwarded me this, I read what you wrote that I said, and was like appalled, like, at myself and whatever, and I don't think any of that, like, I mean, just 100% remorse, 100% whatever, and, I was just like, hey, I'm going to be a pro, I'm just going to do my job until this thing's over, see what happens, I've lost a lot of trust, I've lost a lot of respect for you, I have people that I talk to and ask about stuff, and, people ask me over the weekend, well, like, is that something, you guys can come back from? And I said, sure. I mean, like, everything is something that you can come back from, but, like, it's not going to be today, and it's going to take some time, and, and that's just the way it's going to be. And then, then the final thing I said is, like, out of everything you said to me, like, you called me fucking selfish and fucking self-centered. Yeah. You screamed it in my face. And I got hundreds of people at this firm that would wildly disagree with that, and I mean hundreds.
Yeah.
But the funniest thing is that the person who said it has been the biggest beneficiary of my unselfishness at this firm. And the fact that it came out of your mouth, like, I think it's pretty disgraceful. I think I have no respect for it. Yeah. So that's kind of where I am. And I mean, he kind of left with, I understand, I fucked up, I whatever.
Are you going to make him do his job now?
Well, that right. We have a first-year associate who just started on Monday, and I was saying to Liam yesterday, the only person that's given him any assignments and trained him anything. So, I mean,
So going to cheaper staff next year.
I believe everything he said. Like, he had a moment, and it was a really bad moment, and it was very out of character, but it was a really bad moment, and you know, there's gonna be some time before things. But I was cool. I just said it like that, and he just took it like that. So.
One of the teams.
Say it again, but you want to.
We did win.
shot, Liam.
Colin's been putting in the work on the grass.
I know. For what?